These cackling nightmares of sub-Saharan Africa can bite right through bone. So who in the world could possibly battle that? That's right, we're talking about a hyena, a pack of them in fact. And we're going to detail for you the 6 animals that could take on a pack of these bone chewers and actually win. There are 4 types of hyena, so we're going to stick with the largest and most common, the spotted hyena. Spotted hyenas are ferocious, not an animal to be trifled with. So which 6 animals are not going to heed the warning and are going to trifle anyway? You'll just have to see. Leopard. Our first animal that will step up to bat is the leopard. Leopards may be one of the smaller big cats, but they're still big cats. Hyenas tend to be about 5 feet in length on average. Leopards are about 7 feet in length, and that's not even including their tail, which can be almost 3 feet long itself. Hyenas can weigh as much as 170 pounds, and leopards can weigh as much as 200 pounds. So we have a good size advantage for the leopard here. Now, when you take the BFQ, or bite force quotient, which is the power of their bite with relativity to their size, the hyena wins that battle. A hyena's BFQ is 124, and a leopard's is 98, so the leopard isn't going through bone. However, leopards are powerful felines. When it comes to all the big cats, for its size, when you go pound for pound strength, the leopard packs the second most punch per pound after the jaguar. So it is extremely strong for its size, and we're talking about an animal that it is already bigger than. Not to mention, leopards are known to be the most agile of all the big cats, with excellent skills climbing in trees and navigating tight spaces. A one-on-one rumble goes to the leopard every time. But we're talking about a hyena pack, right? Well, the leopard is so powerful and agile, we'd still expect it to be able to take on a few hyenas. The problem is, hyena packs can get big. If it were a smaller hyena pack, the leopard could still defeat them. But hyena packs can get up to 10, 15, even more. Our leopard would only win if it were a smallish hyena pack. But that's still impressive, almost as impressive as our next animal. Rhino. And our next animal isn't even a carnivore, though he does come with a weapon attached to the front of his face. The rhino. Yes, that horn on the front isn't just for show. It's like a dagger that the rhino can wield with the swing of his face. And it will do just that, mainly when it feels threatened, or if it is a mother rhino that feels its baby is threatened. Many times hyenas will try to hunt baby rhinos. Bad idea if the mother is anywhere near. White rhinos stand anywhere between 5 feet to 6 feet tall at the shoulder. The males are about 13 feet long, and if we are talking about the defensive mother, even she is 12 feet long. Males can weigh 5,000 pounds, and even Mother Dearest is probably going to be pushing 3,500 pounds. Hey hyenas, that shadow you're standing in, it's the white rhino. A white rhino could quite possibly squash a hyena, and the mother wouldn't care if it were a pack of them. If they were hunting her baby, she would destroy them. A rhino's power is just as impressive as its size, and we mustn't forget about that deadly horn. You might think a pack of hyenas may just try to circle the rhino and use their smaller size to their advantage, use their speed advantage, right? Yes, a spotted hyena can run up to 40 miles per hour, but a white rhino can charge up to 31 miles per hour. They are no slowpokes. And even if we were talking the smaller black rhino, well, they're faster, 34 miles per hour. And the males are still around 10 feet long and weigh around 3,000 pounds. A black rhino would have no troubles with a pack of hyenas, and they'd relish it too. See, white rhinos tend to be more calm and would be goaded into a fight if they were defending themselves or their young. Black rhinos, they're more aggressive. The black rhino may be looking to fight the hyenas. He might get the jump and get the better of the hyena pack. The pack of hyenas do have one advantage: they're slightly faster than both rhinos, so they can change their minds and get out of there as fast as they can. Crocodiles. We're back to another predator, the crocodile, another animal that just may be looking to rumble with the hyenas whether they pick the fight or not. Crocodiles are equal opportunity diners, meaning if you're there and you look tasty enough, they'll probably try to take a bite. Yes, even hyenas. Crocodiles are one of the scariest animals on the planet. There's a reason why they show up in so many movies. But forget about it if you're a person. If you're any animal in Africa trying to get a drink of water, you do not want to see those two eyes poking up from below the surface and gliding towards you. If a pack of hyenas were near the water or in the water, forget it. That's the crocodile's domain. They move so amazingly in the water that if it latched onto a hyena, that hyena would be done before it even knew what was happening. Sure, that hyena would have friends to help, but they'd be just as helpless in the water. All it takes is for the croc to get you with one bite. The saltwater crocodile has the strongest recorded bite force of any living animal on the planet, of 3,700 pounds per square inch. That's the equivalent of a small car coming down on that hyena, and we don't think any hyena would survive that. Now, if the crocodile was on land, it could be a different story. Crocodiles still move well on land and can get up to 15 to 18 miles per hour, but they're nowhere near the speed of a sprinting hyena. And crocodiles are lower to the ground, much less agile on the ground. So a pack of hyenas, especially a larger one, could circle a croc and use teamwork to slowly inflict damage over and over. But that would be the best shot the pack of hyenas would have, fighting on land. And even then, you do not want to get near that croc's jaws. But you know, as feared as a crocodile is, there's another animal out there that scares even the croc. Hippos. That's right, it isn't even a carnivorous predator, it's a hippo. Hippos may not be looking to eat other animals, but if those animals are threatening them or they're young, they are vicious. Even crocodiles have learned the hard way that a hippo is not to be messed with. They have tried to take young hippos for lunch, but if any of the hippo family is nearby, that crocodile's life is turned into a nightmare. If he gets out of there with his life, that is. There are reports of hippos having killed a crocodile with one single bite. A hippo's bite force is one of the strongest of any land animal, measuring around 1,800 pounds per square inch, and those mouths are massive. A hippo's mouth can be up to 4 feet wide and open at an angle of 150 degrees. That's almost big enough to fit a hyena inside. Hippos are one of the largest land mammals on Earth. They can be over 11 feet long easily, and they stand more than 5 feet tall at the shoulder. They can tip the scales at up to 10,000 pounds too. Just picture a rhino, take away the horn, add on that enormous mouth, and you basically have the hippo. Perhaps the hippo isn't as fast as the rhino, but they are no slouches. They can run up to 19 miles per hour, and they are deadly in the water, not to mention the strength they possess and the surprisingly long and lethal teeth that they use for battle. Just ask the crocs. So you think a pack of hyenas would fare well against that? Not a chance. Their strong bites wouldn't do all that much damage to the hippo's thick skin. They'd need time to hit the hippo with many bites. Meanwhile, the hippo is working with a one-bite kill tactic. Hyenas wouldn't fare well against this massive mammal. Elephants. Speaking of massive mammals, don't forget about the elephant. If a pack of hyenas would have trouble with a hippo, and if a pack of hyenas would have trouble with the larger rhino with that dagger on the front of his face, then of course the pack of hyenas is going to have trouble with the much larger elephant, equipped with 2 swords on the front of his face. Okay, an elephant has tusks, not swords, but you tangle with an elephant and tell us it isn't about the same thing. The white rhino is technically the 4th heaviest land animal in the world. Numbers 1, 2, and 3 are all kinds of elephants. Pick any one of them, the African forest elephant, the Asian elephant, or the largest of them all, the African bush elephant, and that pack of hyenas is in a ton of trouble. Make that 11 tons of trouble, since that is how much an African bush elephant can weigh. What is a pack of hyenas going to do with 11 tons of angry elephant and his 7-foot-long tusks that weigh about 175 pounds each? Hold on, the elephant's tusks weigh about as much as one hyena? This elephant is 24 feet long and 13 feet tall at the shoulder. To say he is a worthy adversary to a pack of hyenas is an understatement. He'd be one of the toughest challenges a pack of hyenas could face. Standing that big, this elephant must be king of the jungle, right? Lions. Last on our list is the last animal a pack of hyenas wants to see, for many reasons. And that animal is the lion, true king of the African jungles. If you've seen The Lion King, you know these two don't tend to get along. Maybe there is a bit of jealousy on the hyena's part. They both know the lion has a massive size advantage and is a much more skilled hunter. Lions can be 9 feet long, and they can weigh as much as 500 pounds. They're extremely strong and with highly developed muscles which allow them to have fast twitch movements. Hyenas often look for a lion kill to see if they can make a meal out of the leftovers. If there was a one-on-one battle with a lion and a hyena, forget it. The lion wins every time. It's unfair. Even if you take several hyenas, a whole pack, there isn't going to be much that they can do to the larger lion. But again, we know what you're thinking. What if the hyena pack is much bigger? A lion could take on 4 or 5 or even 6 hyenas, but what if the hyena pack is 10 strong, 12 strong? Surely they'd have the lion outnumbered. Well, surely you forgot that lions travel in prides. Unlike the solitary leopard, this big cat travels with backup. When you get one lion, you almost always get several others. Hyena packs can get up to 30 strong, and though lion prides don't usually reach those numbers, they can have up to 10 members. Basically, any situation you have, the hyenas will outnumber the lions, but it won't be enough to overpower them. That's why a lion would be a hyena pack's worst nightmare, because a lion is never just a lion, he's always a lion, plus backup.